Welcome to this explainer. I want you to just clear your mind for a second. Forget literally everything you know about standard tech updates, because what we're looking at today, it's not an update. It is a dramatic, fundamental paradigm shift in how we build the cloud. I mean, the tech world is literally shifting beneath our feet, moving away from the endless manual keystrokes and towards something entirely new.
To all the engineers watching right now, I want you to imagine walking into your office tomorrow morning. You sit down, open your laptop, and instead of firing up your IDE and staring at a blank text file, you just say this exact prompt out loud. Create a production-ready Azure environment with virtual networks, Kubernetes, Azure Firewall, Microsoft Sentinel, monitoring, and disaster recovery. Then, you just sit back, and you watch as AI instantly generates the entire infrastructure right before your eyes. No way, right? Well, it's real.
Okay, let's dive into this. Section 1, the vibe coding revolution, escaping the manual grind.
So what exactly is vibe coding? Basically, it means describing your complex requirements in plain, everyday natural language. Instead of spending your days manually typing out thousands of lines of Terraform or, completely pulling your hair out over a YAML indentation error, you just state your intent. The AI takes that language and generates the infrastructure as code, the documentation, the whole shebang. But, and this is an absolutely massive but, human engineers are critical here to review and refine the output. You aren't being replaced, you're being elevated. You're moving from a typist to an editor and an architect.
Section 2. Traditional versus vibe coding, the paradigm shift.
And this brilliantly illustrates the difference. Look at the traditional workflow. It's this massive, time-consuming loop, right? Requirement, design, manual coding, reviews, inevitable things breaking, and endless redeployments. It's exhausting. But the vibe coding workflow, it completely strips out that manual grind. You go straight from a requirement to a voice prompt, and the AI just handles the heavy lifting. Let's walk through the 6 steps of this new workflow, because the pacing here is just incredible. Step 1, you get the requirement. Step 2, issue the voice prompt. Step 3, AI instantly generates the infrastructure as code. But let's pause at step 4, validation. I literally cannot emphasize this enough. Your human expertise is the ultimate gatekeeper here. The AI is incredibly fast, yes, but you are incredibly smart. You have to validate the architecture. Once you give it the green light, step 5 is deployment, and step 6, magically, is perfectly generated documentation.
Section 3. Building the enterprise, generating scale from intent.
Just listen to the sheer scale of this single enterprise prompt. Imagine asking the AI to build an Azure landing zone with production subscriptions, hub and spoke networking, Azure Firewall Premium, Microsoft Sentinel, AKS, private link, log analytics, RBAC, zero trust architecture, strict CIS benchmarks, and complete disaster recovery. Boom. In the past, that was literally months of engineering work, endless sprint planning meetings, and hundreds of pull requests. Now, it's derived from a single, comprehensive statement of intent. It's like a superpower.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is what you get back. You don't just get raw code. Sure, the AI instantly generates the Terraform code, but it also creates the visual architecture diagrams. It writes the deployment documentation so your team actually knows how to use it. And, absolutely crucial for the business side, it generates the cost estimates. All that vital supporting material that we usually dread writing, handled instantly.
Section 4. How vibe coding works, translating intent to code.
It all comes down to the AI knowledge engine. You really have to think of the AI as the world's most comprehensive translation engine. It possesses these incredibly deep, vast pools of knowledge across cloud architecture, intricate networking, security protocols, strict governance, compliance standards, and IAC syntax. So when you speak your intent, it reaches into all these overlapping domains at exactly the same time to truly understand what you mean, not just what you said.
Let's move to and see how this builds out. Because the AI actually understands those deep architectural concepts, it translates your intent into highly technical, specific, deployable assets. Whether your organization relies on Terraform, Bicep, Pulumi, Azure CLI, PowerShell, Kubernetes YAML, or even full CI/CD pipelines, the output is tailored exactly to your operational reality. It literally speaks every language your enterprise relies on.
Section 5. Why vibe coding matters. Eliminating the drudgery.
So the crucial point is this fundamental shift in focus. By bringing AI in to eliminate the repetitive, manual coding, the endless syntax debugging, you're finally empowered to focus on what actually matters. You get to step up and focus on high-level security, governance, strict cost optimization, system performance, architectural resilience, and actual business outcomes. You stop being a typist of code, and you finally get to be an architect of solutions.
Section 6, the future of engineering, the new normal.
Here is exactly how you thrive in this new era. The future engineer doesn't memorize syntax. Instead, they understand architecture deeply. Your value shifts toward how clearly you can communicate your intent. You're going to have to collaborate effectively with AI, basically treating it like a brilliant, incredibly fast but junior developer. And most importantly, you are the one who ensures quality, security, and compliance. Your job isn't gone. Actually, scratch that. It's just leveled up big time. Strict validation and clear communication are for sure your most valuable skills now.
I really want you to internalize this quote. AI is becoming an engineering partner, not a replacement. In this revolution, your ideas become production deployments faster than ever before in human history. But they only become secure, reliable deployments through a tight partnership between human intent and AI generation. So, embrace the partnership.
We've seen the traditional manual grind, and we've explored the sheer enterprise scale you can achieve with a single prompt. The paradigm has completely shifted. The technology is already here. So the only question left to answer as we wrap up this explainer is a simple one. Are you ready to code with vibes?